Today's video is sponsored by the Beam Eye Tracker. The Beam Eye Tracker uses your existing webcam to track your head and eye movements. It's a great deal for just $30. If you want to know more about the Beam Eye Tracker, check out my review. I'll have a link to that video in the description. If you want to help me out, use my link to check out the free demo. Okay, now on to the video. What's going on, everybody? I'm Wicked Wookie, and this is the Anvil Valkrie. One glance tells you everything you need to know. This is a dropship, pure and simple. Years of sci-fi have ingrained the image of a dropship in our minds, and CIG has absolutely nailed it with this design. It embodies everything a retro futuristic dropship should be. Heavy armor plating, prominent turrets with an excellent ground visibility, mesmerizing VTOL engines, sliding doors with integrated gun ports, and a rear ramp for rapid vehicle deployment. The Valkrie screams function over form, and the interior reinforces that. This is a military vessel through and through, but it's far from sterile. Details like exposed cabling, functional lighting, and visible piping create a sense of a living, breathing machine. This proves that military ships don't have to feel dull and lifeless. The Valkrie boasts 20 drop seats, a feature that once implied carrying half a server. While we don't often see mass deployments in the current meta, Pyro could change that. As claiming ships becomes more costly, shared transport to outposts might become the strategic choice, rather than leaving individual ships vulnerable on the ground. In terms of flight, the Valkrie is one of the few ships that truly feels heavy and weighted. Hot drops require practice and a willingness to accept a few crashes, as she doesn't stop on a dime. I personally love this. My ideal gameplay loop is Dropship Pilot, and some of my most memorable Star Citizen moments involve dropping friends onto the final platform during the Siege of Orison. Now, despite its rugged appearance, the Valkrie isn't as tanky as you might expect. While it did receive a shielding buff a while back, its survivability remains a concern. With just over 44,000 hull HP and 4 size 2 shields, it feels underprotected for a ship that looks like it's built from solid iron. And I mean that in the best way. For comparison, the Corsair has 91,000 hull HP and a size 3 shield. To match even the weakest size 3 shield with a size 2, you will need nearly 7 of them. The Corsair can carry similar sized vehicles, more cargo, and is cheaper. While the Corsair isn't a dedicated dropship, it lacks official seating for troops. The current lack of consequences for simply sitting on the floor or a bed makes dedicated dropships like the Valkrie less appealing. In-game, the Valkrie costs almost 20 million AUEC. In the pledge store, it's currently $375, making it one of the more expensive ships in the game. That's a significant investment for a purpose-built ship whose role can currently be filled by other vessels due to missing gameplay mechanics. I hope in the future the consequences of not being properly secured during flight will be far more severe than simply falling down. For me, it's not about DPS or even hull HP, it's about how a ship feels. I liken the Valkrie to a classic muscle car like a '68 Camaro. By today's standards, it's slow, unsafe, and easily outperformed even by a Volkswagen Golf. But I'd trade my Golf for one in a heartbeat. The Valkrie invokes that same feeling. A raw, visceral experience that makes it special despite its shortcomings. Thank you so much for watching the video. Big shout out to Beam Eye Tracker for sponsoring today's video. If y'all want to check them out, check out the links in the description. Okay, y'all have a good evening, and I appreciate you.